Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sinesipho Sawuti. If this is your first time here, please do hit that subscribe button and join the fam. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey, welcome back and thank you so much for your support. So for today, guys, I have a story time. Obviously, it's juicy. You know me with the tea. It is about how I thought I could be a 10-seat passenger princess, how I could maybe be in that life, but no, things took a turn and you're gonna find out how and why. So do stay tuned. Please do hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and most importantly, share. And subscribe though. Stay tuned. I hope you like it. So guys, this happened in my first year of varsity, 2019. Crazy times. Listen, fresh from high school, I was good at two shoes, didn't do nothing. I said I'm gonna explore Cape Town. Okay, I'm going to say yes and I'm going to experience. And that's gonna, you know me with experiences. I was taking a taxi. This is how we met, me and this guy. I'm gonna call him Ndokozo. I don't know. Ndokozo. This is how I met him. He's a taxi driver, right? So I took a taxi one day. I was going to the mall so I can go get groceries. And then I went inside in the front. I was like, Cape Town taxis, oh, they pack you in there like sardines. Yo, if you know, you know. Cape Town taxis, they will literally pack you in there like sardines. Even at the front, they'll put like 3 people. But I was like, it's better at the front than me being shoved at the back or standing even. So I sat at the front and I sat at the front. I sat in the middle section, like that part that you're not supposed to sit on in a taxi or in a car, even that compartment where you can even like the glove compartment and where the gear stick is and everything. So I sat there because pack like sardines. So I sat there and I was basically right next to the driver, and then I wasn't really paying attention to him. I was just like, hey, I was just focused on getting to the mall. I'm like, I'm in Cape Town. I've heard a lot of bad things. The area, there was a lot. So I was like, girl, just focus on the road. Make sure you go into the right place, because I was new. I didn't know anything, but I just knew that I need to get to the mall. So I was sitting like right next to him, and I could tell like guy was like looking at me, like when you can feel someone staring at you. And then he started talking to me. I was like, hey, how are you? What's your name? General small chat, small talk, whatever. And then he was like complimenting me, and I was like, oh, thanks. That time, guys, I was not like, I was just dressed to go get groceries and get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was not just to the top, or like looking my ultimate best. I was wearing comfort clothes, and I said I'm out. So he was like, you look good. I'd like for us to like hang out sometime. You're like really pretty, and I feel like you're my type. Whatever. Like he was gassing me up, and I was just like, I'm just a girl. Like, what do you mean? He was like, we can get drinks and get something to eat. So I was like, free food, free drinks. And okay, I mean, I don't want to say, and you have a car, it's a taxi, but like it's still a vehicle. So I was like, and you have like a car, and I was like, I'm taken. And he actually looked kind of cute. Like he actually looked kind of cute. Obviously he was older than me. I didn't know how much older, but at the time he looked kind of cute, and he didn't look too rough. Like he looked good. So I was like, okay, yeah. He asked for my number, and then I gave it to him. Sure. I got off when I got at the mall. He was like, okay, bye. I'll call you, whatever. Cool. So I do my stuff at the mall, go home, whatever. I think it was, I don't know if it was the same day or the next day. He calls me, and he calls me and he's like, okay, he'd like for us to meet. He wants us to, like, after like the day is ended, like his taxi shift, I don't know what to call it, guys, but like, yeah, after after the day has concluded, he'd like to like come by, pick me up, and then take me somewhere so that we can like get a drink, you know, just chill, nothing too hectic. So I was like, okay, cool. I didn't know what to expect. Obviously, I wasn't like thinking, okay, maybe we're gonna go out. And me, I'm really chilled. I'm a chill girl. Like, I'm not gonna be like, take me out to the nines, like take me out to, you know. I'm not saying I don't want that, but I was relatively chilled. I was very new to everything, so I was like, you know what, I'm chilled. Like I said, experience. Just wanted the experience. So he comes by, picks me up in the taxi, and that time I was staying at a private accommodation, right? And I wasn't really like, I didn't really like make friends like that or anything. So it's not like I was gonna be like, ooh, people are gonna see me getting in this car. Oh my god. I didn't give a damn. I didn't care. I got in, and then he drove me to the hood, honey. Like to the hood. To the location township. And I was like, okay, it's cool. Like, I don't have anything against the township or anything, and I'm new to Cape Town, so why not explore every part of it? I don't need to go just to the good areas. Why not? Because, you know, they always say there's a vibe in the township. So I was like, I'm cool with that. And then I get in the taxi, guys. It was nice. Shame, I sat at the front, like I said, passenger princess. And I think he was finishing off, like dropping off some people within that area, and then Gay was done. And he had like a I don't want to call him a lackey, but like, you know, those guys that call out the area's name, or like those man, the assistants, the taxi assistants, the ones that'll call out Belvo, Pero, you know, those ones. I don't want to say a lackey, that sounds very disrespectful. So the assistant, so he was with us as well. So then we go to like some, I don't know if it's a shopping tavern, bottle store, whatever, and then we park outside, right? And then he sends his guy to go get us some drinks. He asked me what do I drink, and at the time I think I don't know what I said. I was like, I'm cool with anything. I was like, okay, can I get like a shot, like a shot, like pure alcohol. I think he said gin. I'm pretty sure he got me like a strong bowl or something. Hey, you know, like 2019, it was that era of those drinks. So yeah, he got me stuff to drink, and then he sent the guy off. Then we spoke. He was finessing me, like still complimenting me. He looked good, because obviously, guys, now I'm seeing him like it's planned, so I made myself look, you know, a little bit better, you know. I was looking cute, looking like a snack, whatever. And he was very like forward, like he knew what he was there for. Like, he would hold my hand, he would touch my thigh. I'm just like, okay, like I'm a physical touch girl, like especially if I'm actually into you. As ladies, like, let's not lie, if the guy that we like is doing like certain things, like maybe like a touch or like compliment you, whatever, it feels nice. But when it's that guy that you don't like or that you don't want, you're like, oh, cringe. Ooh. So I was just like, I know it's the first time we're meeting and everything, but like I liked it. I was cool with it. I was like, oh, yes, it shows like, for me, it shows like you have interest in me, and I like that. I like knowing that you have interest in me. It means things are going well. So cool. Then the guy comes back, then we chill, and I think he like stood outside, or I don't know where he went, but we started having the drinks, and we were still talking, chilling, whatever. And then he was like, what time do you have to be back? I was like, no, I don't have a specific time, but obviously, like, you also have to get up for work tomorrow, so let's not stay out too late and stuff. Cool. You guys, we spoke, we chilled, and then like he kissed me, and I was like, so anyway, that was fine. And then he went and dropped me off back at Ribs, and he was like, can I see you tomorrow? I was like, so soon, but okay. So guys, day one went well, right? We clicking, whatever. I don't know if we texted much on the phone. I don't think so. It was mainly like call, how you doing? Okay, I'm outside. Like what time should we meet up? Whatever. So then we spoke the next day, and he was like, okay, maybe he'll be around where I stay, like at this certain time. I think it was the afternoon or in the morning. I'm not sure, but also I think it was the weekend. Guys, when I tell you day two, things took a turn. Things took a turn, honey. When I tell you day two, things took a turn. He arrives. He looks different. Like, he was looking scruffy. Like, he looked like he had come from a night out, like right now. Like, he looked like rough. Like, he hadn't slept. Like, hey, I was so confused. I was like, babe, all right? Are you okay? He's like, he's hungover. So yeah, he's just gonna do this. He's gonna take some clients now, and then like they're going to the mall. So like, yeah, that's where we're gonna be going. And then we're gonna like just chill, get something to eat, whatever. So I was like, okay, but guys, I could not bear to look at him. I was like, yo, in my mind, I was like, girl, who is this? Get out the car. But I didn't. I was just like, hey, you know what, guys? He's hungover, you know. So this, I know what he looks like at his best. It's fine. Convincing myself. Stupid idiot is me. So he picks up some people on the way, then we get to the mall shop. Still, I'm sitting at the front. The passenger princess, like I said, honey. And I'm still in that mindset, imagine. So we get there, and then he sends this guy off, his assistant guy off. He sends him off to go buy what I thought was gonna be food, because he said we're gonna get food. And okay, something to drink. He offered me something to drink, but I was like, I'm not in the mood. Like, I think it was in the morning. I was like, no, like, nah. I was like, hey, why are you feeding me alcohol now? Like, I thought we were gonna do something else. Like, I just arrived. So I was like, no, I don't want to. No, thank you. It's fine. I'll be fine. When the guy comes back, his assistant guy, does he not come back with a 6-pack of Strongbow? I'm confused now. I'm like, who's gonna drink that? He's like, it's for you. I'm like, but I said I don't want to drink. And he's like, no, I got it though. Like, what should we do now? Can't return it. I'm like, but I said I don't want to drink though. Why are you forcing my hand? It's giving I need to drink around you. Like, why? It's a bit fishy. It's a little bit fishy, isn't it? So I take one, but I drink it so slowly because I'm just like, I'm feeling uncomfortable now. And then like, he also smelled like alcohol, and he was still continuing to drink, but like, he smelled like alcohol. Like, he smelled bad. And I was like, your breath, oh gosh, everything was bad. And he still wanted to kiss me, and like, he'd kiss me, but I would just be like, like, I tried back away, and he was just like getting a little bit agitated, and I was like, ooh, bro, Maranawe, like, yo, why would you see me like this? So I wasn't really in the vibe. I wasn't really in the mood to be around him like anymore. I was just like, this sucks. So I think I told him I had some assignment or something. I don't know. I think I made up something so that he can go drop me off back at home. So he was just like, he looked very like annoyed, and I was like, I can see the red flag. I can see it. And also, he looked old that day. Like, seeing him scruffy like that, like, he looks old. Like, his beard was not his beard, but like stubble, and I don't know, bro. He just looked so messy, and I was just like, So yeah, he took me back home, and I decided from then, but I can't see him again. I saw his true colors. You gave me such a good first impression. Second time we meet, like, you still a decent good oak. Third time we meet, now you're getting annoyed that I don't want to drink alcohol that you bought that I didn't want. I didn't want it. I said I didn't want it. And then you didn't buy the food, and then you didn't, like, we didn't chill properly. Like, you're hungover, you look bad, you smell nasty. I'm sure you didn't wash. Like, nah, nigga. So yeah, I decided I'm not going to see him again. So I mised him. I started mising him because Mosi was calling me all the time. He was calling me. So he'd be like, why are you so quiet? What's going on? And me, I was also busy at school most. So I was just like, no, I just have a lot of assignments and tests and whatever. And at the time I was walking to school because it wasn't that far where I stayed. It was off campus, but like it wasn't that far of a walk. So I'm walking to school, I'm walking back, whatever. This one day, guys, I think it had been like a few days, almost heading to a week now. We haven't like seen each other. And guy is getting annoyed. He keeps calling me. And sometimes I would miss the call. Like, I wouldn't pick up. And I'm just like, no, this is too much now. And at the time, yes, I was not a good person with confrontation. So I did not tell him like, I don't like you anymore. I don't want to see you anymore. Please stop contacting me. Whatever. Sorry for the background noise, guys. So then I'm like, hey, I pick up this one time. He's like, I'm outside your rays. He's like, I'm outside your rays. Where are you? Let's go. Like, have a drink, you know, talk. I miss you. I was like, what? What do you mean you're outside my rays? What do you mean you're outside? You can't just show up like that. And then I was like, no, I'm not there. I think I don't know if I was on my way back from school or going to school, but I was like, no, I'm not there and I'm busy, whatever. Like, it's quite hectic, whatever. And I wasn't really that busy, but guys, I had to lie because this guy was getting a lot now. Like, guys, he was calling me like 10 times at a time. Like, the day would not end without me getting like a call. And I was just like, yeah, nah. And like, he just did not stop with the calling and the texting. The Kumbola baby. No. It started getting very aggro, very aggressive. And I was like, no, I can never see you again. But I was scared, guys. There was just one day I was walking, I think I was walking back from school, guys. I had such nerves, like I had such nerves, because I was like, what if this guy is like just driving? Every taxi I saw, I had to think like, is it him? Because he just shows up. He would just show up and tell me he's outside, and I'm just like, see, now you know where I stay. I mean, luckily you don't know like where I stay because there's buildings within the yard, but still, and you can't get in because of security, but still, like, you know where I stay. Now you're just gonna camp outside and wait for me. Oh my gosh, guys, I was so scared. And also because of his like kind of aggressive-ish nature, like I was worried, Jane. So yeah, I just completely ended up ignoring him until he stopped messaging me, calling me, and I stopped being paranoid about the taxi like thing, like thinking if is it him. So yeah, guys, hey, he ended up being like a stalker. Crazy. But anyway, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you do leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. So yeah, see you next time.
You can trust in me. I can. You said I can trust in you.